Again, you have heard that it was said to the people long ago, "Do not break your oath, but fulfill to the Lord the vows you have made." But I tell you, do not swear an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by the earth, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great King. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil one.
Doesn't it strike you as strange that Jesus rejects such a widespread practice as making oaths? Some might think, but how? Oaths are serious. They're a way to confirm our truthfulness. Yet Jesus tells us, do not swear at all. Why? Because truth should be our standard, not the exception. Have you noticed how often people swear to emphasize the truth of their words? I swear to God. On my mother's grave. We hear it all the time. But what does it mean? Does it mean our simple yes and no have no value? Jesus makes it clear. Let your yes be yes and your no, no. It's that simple, yet so difficult to achieve. Christ calls us to cultivate honesty in words and deeds. We don't need grand oaths to be credible. It's enough to speak the truth and follow it with good deeds. But how do we do that in a world full of falsehood and manipulation? In the 3rd chapter of the book of James, we read, "The tongue is a small part of the body, but it makes great boasts. Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark. The tongue also is a fire, a world of evil among the parts of the body. It corrupts the whole person, sets the whole course of his life on fire, and is itself set on fire by hell." Yes, our words have great power. They can build up or destroy. How often do we say things we can't keep? How often do we make promises just to avoid uncomfortable situations? In Psalm 15 we read, "He whose walk is blameless and who does what is righteous, who speaks the truth from his heart and has no slander on his tongue, who does his neighbor no wrong and casts no slur on his fellow man, who despises a vile man but honors those who fear the Lord, who keeps his oath even when it hurts." From a psychological perspective, lying is a complex phenomenon that can stem from various motivations and have diverse consequences. We lie to avoid punishment, gain advantage, protect someone's feelings, and sometimes even due to pathological needs related to self-esteem. Lying involves internal conflict, as it requires managing both truth and falsehood, which burdens our memory and cognitive resources. Studies show that frequent lying can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and decreased self-esteem. Conversely, a habitual liar may start believing their own lies, leading to a distorted reality and further problems in interpersonal relationships. While lying might seem like an easy solution, in the long run, it destroys trust, the foundation of healthy and authentic relationships. If we speak the truth, we don't have to worry about what we've told whom and whether we've tangled ourselves in our own lies. Now let's consider oaths. In Polish courts, we only make a declaration, but in some countries people swear on the Bible. In everyday life, how many times have we heard, "I swear I will never be late again," and then what? We're late again. Jesus says oaths are unnecessary if our communication is honest and straightforward. If people know we always tell the truth, we don't need to swear. Our words alone will have the proper value. How do we communicate? Do our words build up, or do they hurt? Are they steeped in love and truth, Or do we manipulate words or remain silent? In a world where false news spreads faster than ever, our words should be beacons of truth. The Apostle Paul writes in the 4th chapter of Ephesians, "Therefore each of you must put off falsehood and speak truthfully to his neighbor, for we are all members of one body." Some of you might think, "But I have to lie sometimes or I won't manage." Really? Is lying the only way to solve problems? Jesus tells us that truth is more powerful than any lie. Truth has the power to set us free. As Jesus says in the 8th chapter of John, "Then you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." What if we live under one roof with a liar? Living with someone who lies can be challenging, but adhering to biblical standards can help. Prayer for wisdom and spiritual support is crucial. Always speak the truth and avoid participating in lies. Show love and understanding, but set clear boundaries to protect yourself. Calmly discuss the impact of lies on your relationship and, if necessary, firmly confront the issue. Forgive, but remember that forgiveness does not mean accepting bad behavior. Work on rebuilding trust and consider joint therapy if needed. Uphold the principles of love, truth, and forgiveness, while also caring for your emotional health. Let our lives be a testimony to God's truth and love. Like Jesus, let us be truthful, full of love and care. Let our yes be yes, and our no be no. Truth should be our constant companion, regardless of the situation. Then our lives will be authentic and coherent. Build your credibility through truthfulness and honesty. Be aware of the power of our words and use them wisely to bring good and build up others. Pray for the Holy Spirit to guide us in our words and actions, so we always remain faithful to the truth taught by Jesus. Let our words match our deeds, for only then will our lives be authentic and coherent. May God bless us all.